What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Growing With Me, where real is our norm and growth is our goal. My name is Marangi Faith, and I'm going to be your host for this channel. Guys, like I said, I suspect we're back. I just need to keep it coming consistently. This feels so weird because I'm not used to being in front of the camera anymore. So as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, we will be talking about my second favorite topic, which is failure. My first is obviously success, but yeah guys, I failed again, and I want to say I get used to it, but I actually don't. I hate this. I hate it here. I hate failing. I hate working hard for something to achieve a certain goal and I still miss it, especially if it's marginally. Like when it was so close, it sucks even more. So for context, for those of you that are not aware, I studied actuarial science at the University of Pretoria, and basically how the actuarial profession works is that you need to write a series of board exams. So you need to complete a series of board exams in order to qualify as an actuary. And what you do in your degree is you do certain, fundamental and technical competencies that could exempt you from writing your technical board exams. But you need to get a certain percentage for a group of university modules to get exempted from those board exams. So I'll just list all the board exams that you need to write, and then from the University of Pretoria you can get exempted of 8 of these board exams in your undergraduate degree. I believe it's 8, I stand corrected. So yeah, you can get exempted from 8, but in order to get those exemptions, which basically means that, listen, Marangi understands her work, she doesn't need to write these board exams, you need to get a certain mark for those modules, the relevant modules. So when I was in varsity, guys, I actually didn't know if I wanted to be an actuary or not. Like, I did not take exemptions seriously. I was just like, you know what, I'm already in the degree, I might as well stay in it, complete it, and then when I'm done, I'll probably go into investment banking, I'll go into management consulting. I really had no zeal to be an actuary in varsity. So I found out late about exemptions, but even when I did, I was like, I'm not bothered. So I only got exempted from 3 of the technicals, which meant that I had to write a lot more board exams if I wanted to qualify as an actuary. And like I said, I didn't have a zeal for, I didn't have a passion for actuarial science when I was in varsity, when I was studying it. But when I got my first job, I got it in an actuarial firm, and I met some really cool actuaries. My manager had her PhD in actuarial science, and she's like the coolest person I know. So I was like, oh wow, like you guys actually like do pretty cool work, and maybe I do want to qualify. Like maybe who's it gonna hurt, So I then decided in 2025 that I'm gonna undertake my board exams, and because I'm now starting at a disadvantage, I have to write a lot more. So it really sucks when a journey that's already going to take me so long is going to take me even longer. And that's what failure often means, is that if I had a certain timeline under which I wish to complete writing my board exams and to qualify as an actuary, with each failure it costs me time. So yeah, and I think what was so personal about this specific failure is that I actually worked so hard, guys. Like, I actually sacrificed so much social time, so much sleep, and I devoted myself constantly to studying and practicing papers. So it really hurt when it was such a near miss, because when I wrote my first board exam in 2025 and I failed it, I was like, oh rawr, I knew I knew as I was sitting in the paper, as I got out of that exam hall, I knew that, oh okay, no, I'm definitely failing this one. But when I was writing this one that I now failed, I was like, whoa, I actually think I stood a chance. I really, guys, hope is what kills you. When you see a failure coming, you're like, okay, it doesn't bother you. But when you have hope, that's when it's actually very personal. Me and my friend were even taking a reaction video of me getting my results, because they came out on a random Tuesday, and we were taking a reaction video, okay, Marangi's gonna go view her results now, because we really expected it to be a pass. So it was really disheartening when it was not, and I don't even know why I'm making this video, because it's not even inspiring, but I think it's one of those videos that one day I know I will get to look back on and be like, wow, I really persevered through all that failure. It was actually so rubbish when I was going through it, but yeah, it's gonna be worth it. And in the great words of our former Miss South Africa, Miss Shudufadzo Musida, she said, when she was getting her master's degree at Columbia. Was it Columbia? I believe so. But she said that she couldn't wait to be on the other side of sacrifice. And I feel that's so bad, guys. Like, I can't wait to be on the other side of sacrifice. And it's probably going to take me like another like 4 or 5 years to qualify, because I mean, I think I have how many? They're on my wall. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. One too many, clearly. Yeah, I have about 10 more exams to write, and it's just like, if I take 2 a year, that's, at least 5 years. So I can't wait for these 5 years to be over and to look back on, the journey and be like, oh, like, yeah, that was so worth it. And I hope it's worth it, because I think another thing that you have to constantly fight, mentally, is that, will actuaries even be relevant in 5 years? Like, what is this all actually for? Maybe I really should just drop it all and go into, investments. And I really do still want to end up in investments eventually, but it's just like, I really also feel like I want to get this designation, whether or not I use it 5 or 10 years from now or not. But yeah, guys, like, it really sucks. I don't have any words of exhortation other than, like, if you want something, then one mishap should not, discourage you from getting it. Unless, the Lord redirects your paths and sends you completely in a different direction. And I think I will continue to pursue this designation and this career for as long as necessary, until the Lord tells me to do something else. Because also, if I stop, like, I'm just like, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do, guys? If I'm not aspiring to be an actuary. But yeah, it really does test, I suppose, your resilience, and yeah, you just also need to be able to bounce back from failure, like, because it's inevitable. I've heard so many stories about, trying to qualify, and people will tell you, no, I wrote the same exam 5 times until I passed. And I'm like, I don't want that to be my story, though. I don't want to have to do that. But sometimes that's what it takes. And it really all comes down to how much do you really want it. And I also heard like a quote on Instagram the other day that said, until death, all defeat is optional or something. Like, yeah, like, basically, until you're dead, whatever failure you encounter is not final. Like, it's just a part of the journey. So I'm trying my best to see this as that, while also trying to rectify my systems and correct whatever didn't go so well this session in order to improve it the next semester. But yeah, guys, like, it is so tough. And I really, really hope that one day I am able to qualify as an actuary. Yeah, that's all I can say. Like, I really, really hope that it'll be worth it. But I think even if it's not worth it from a technical standpoint, and actuaries are completely useless in 5 years, which I highly doubt, I think our skill set will always be, like, essential. But, if we are completely phased out or replaced by AI, I think just the mental fortitude and the resilience and the ability to learn complex concepts and be tested on them under severe time constraints will help me in life in some way, shape, or form. Like, even if I just do this in the same way that I ran a marathon to just test my limits, I think I'll still be happy, but I really hope it pays off in a different way. And I mean the different monetary. The pass rates for these exams are like 35% or less, sometimes like 35, sometimes it's 26, guys. Like, qualifying as an actuary is actually insane, because you must understand that all these people that are writing these board exams are people who, well, first of all, completed the degree to some extent, or studied math or whatever, but people that mostly have degrees, and 2 people that like got straight A's out of high school, and now it's just like, when you have to balance so many facets of life, and you have like work and social life and relationships, and just trying to be a healthy individual and still studying, and man, it's just a lot. So honestly, like, I can't wait for it to be over, but I need to embrace the journey, because like I said, it's gonna be a long one, and 5 years. 5 years is not a short amount of time to just wish away, you know. So while I'm in it, I'll be in it, and yeah, once it's over, thank God. Thank God. But that's it for this video, guys. So next semester I will be rewriting this board exam. Yeah, I will be rewriting this board exam. I considered writing two, but I honestly just don't know that I have the bandwidth. Also, I realized that if I do write two, I would have to pause a lot of my my lives, and I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to pause all my life to pursue one thing. I'd rather be able to have a little bit of everything and still reach my goals, even if it takes me a longer amount of time. So yeah, guys, that is me for this video. To all my fellow future actuaries that will be writing this coming semester, all the best. Do not be discouraged. Take heart. We will conquer this, and it might take us a bit longer than we planned, but you know, it will be worth it. I refuse to believe that it won't be worth it. So yeah, that is me, and I will be signing up and out.